خب اینجا فرودگاه امامه، اومدم دنبال دوستم، دعوتش کردم بیاد ایران، بعد از مدت‌ها میخواد ایران رو ببینه، خیلی علاقه داره به ایران، خیلی عشق داره به فرهنگ ایران و دلش میخواد بدونه. Hi Henry! Come. I'm so happy to see you again.
It's absolutely boiling. Oh
Another
my
camera.
God. You and with your YouTube thingy. Jesus Christ. Hey guys, how are you? This is Henry. Thank you so much for picking me up. You're actually going to record all the trip?
I always record everything. It is my lifestyle, bro. I'm artist. I should record everything.
Alright, you came to the departure, you know? I had to go all the way from downstairs to upstairs.
No, sorry, I told you come upstairs because here is better.
Yeah, I actually went to the metro and I was a bit confused. But
how was your flight, bro?
It was actually fascinating, you know, because I want to tell you something, you know, the best airline in the world in terms of food.
Iranian airline.
Is it Iranian airline? Yeah. I mean, my personal experience. I'm not trying to just like fascinate you. Iranian airlines food generally, they're really good because I have
like
experience it. I like it, yeah.
Because you like Iranian food, I think, huh?
I like some of the Iranian food.
We had a very nice week last week, and next Friday, you know, this is the second round of election in Iran.
Oh yeah.
This is the second round.
Okay.
Last Friday we had the first one. 4 guys compete together, and 2 of them come up.
So what do you think? What do you think is going to have a high possibility?
What I think is important for you, bro, you know politic issues?
Well, I'm not domestically really informed, but Iran is on the top of the news all the time. So of course I follow it. Iran is part of the BRICS.
And you know I love this country. You know I'm patriot.
Yeah.
You know I strongly love my country, and I'm proud of my country, and I know where Iran is in the world, and I'm proud of it.
I'm really happy to hear that because there's so many Iranians outside of Iran that I think there are oppositions.
They're oppositions, bro. They're not Iranian.
They don't. No, they're Iranian.
They're not genuine Iranian. You know, genuine Iranian always, everywhere, loving their country. Genuine Iranians. They're not genuine, bro. They're fake.
Maybe they have got different point of views.
I never judge them. No. Okay, forget about it.
I agree with you. Perhaps you've got more information domestically about Iran, but internationally, what's a concern? You have to understand after 7th of October and the Iranian attack to Israel, Iran is all the time on the top of the news. You know 7th of October, what happened. I think everyone knows about it. And the Iranian support and the Iranian missiles. It's very interesting for me that being in Iran in this situation.
And you know about it.
Of course, man. I mean, who doesn't know? I mean, the world knows about it. Yeah, no, the world knows about it.
I record this video especially for Iran second round election. But if you like, we can talk about.
Actually, Mohsen, it is connected. These are connected together. Yeah, they are inside. They're in the interloops of several other matters. But the world.
If you're not tired.
No, it's okay. No, it's totally fine. I'm fascinated by the scenery here, you know, because where I am from, it's all green.
Perspective. This is like a desert here.
Yes, it's very interesting.
Imam Khomeini Airport. Is it interesting for you?
It's very interesting.
This is like a desert, bro.
Yes, it's interesting, man. I don't have it. I wake up in the morning, everything is green. Everything is green. Like,
what the fuck?
Really, honestly, it's genuinely, it's really beautiful. It's fascinating. Now, going back to the topic that you asked me, so they are connected to each other. I think the Palestine issue, which is the Iranian manifesto, which 45 or 46 or 50 years ago you guys had the revolution, is part of the main manifesto. However, due to the media, the mass media, which has been absolutely ruled by a Zionist regime and a Zionist people.
Unfortunately, for several years they captured people, the land, and say that this is our land. It should be Israel.
Israel is not the only
reason.
Yeah, but I'm talking about ideology. You see, the Zionism has got a mass media. and in media they can attack any country or any individual whenever they like it and tell the world who is a goodie and who is a baddie. This is coming out after 7th of October. Now, Iran has been always on the top of the bad people due to their nuclear program, because they are seeking for their sovereignty. But the way that they picture it, especially in the Western world and unfortunately some of the Eastern countries, they follow that media. Oh, Iranians are terrorists, Iran is supporting terrorism, Iran is all the time.
Why should I be a terrorist? I travel too much, like you. When they ask me, where are you from? Iran. Oh, terrorist. Why? Why should I be a terrorist, bro? Why?
Yeah,
I look like a terrorist? Why they think about Iran like this? And you know, foreign sanctions on Iran.
Of course, of course.
Shit things, bro.
It's directly attacking civilians. This is what actually happened to Russia as well after the Russia war, special military mission. What I want to say is that you asked me about the Iranian election. What I understood from one side is more keen to establish the relationship with the West.
Do you know them? Mr. Ghalibaf, Jalili, Pezeshkian, Pur Mohammadi, and other guys. Do you know them?
All right. Let me tell you something. I call them different names.
How?
Okay, I call them different. Due to respect, I know that you have got followers. I am not disrespecting. I call people with the different nicknames because I used to be a stand-up comedian. So you
how,
know
Mr. Jalili?
So I'll tell you the story. Front of my house, there is a guy absolutely uncanny resemble one of the candidates, and he's a Western side. The guy who's supporting the Western side, I call him Veggie. He's selling
Pezeshkian.
Jesus Christ.
No, this is normal in this country. Mr. Pezeshkian, you call him Veggie.
Pezeshkian, yeah.
Pezeshkian.
I'm not trying to make a fun, mate.
Why Veggie?
Because he's selling vegetables in front of my house.
Oh.
He's selling vegetables. The guy really resemble this gentleman who is a candidate, due to respect. And
Jalili?
Jill.
Jill?
Yeah. It's easier to say it. Jill.
You called Mr. Jalili Jill.
Yeah. Sorry.
So,
that's what
other guys,
Jill.
Ghalibaf, Pur Mohammadi, Zakani, Qazizada Hashemi, you don't know them? Just these two guys?
You speak so fast.
The other candidates? You don't
not
know
really, no. Iran is being under the attack on a constant basis by media, right? Iran is not the only country that is experiencing this. This has happened in Ukraine. This has happened in Crimea. This has happened in Iraq. This has happened in Afghanistan. What they do, they come and give you a nice liberalistic freedom of speech, freedom of environment, all those things, human right picture to the society with the support of media. Now people will buy it.
You call it media, bro. It's social media.
Now people sometimes buy it. Sometimes they don't buy it and the coup d'etat takes place. Now, what does that to the country, any country? It divides the country. It divides it to two different sectors, Westerners and Easterners. Now, some countries is very crystal clear. Some countries is not necessarily Eastern. It's being patriotic. It's loving your own country. Well, Iran is in the same world. Iran is on the same globe. So when you're telling me that, how do you know about only these two? No, I care about.
Iran is isolated, bro, because of sanctions. You know.
No, but there are
I know that you know.
You don't drive me. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's normal, bro.
No,
you're scared about my
No. All right. I'm not scared, Jesus. All right, I'm not scared. I'm just like, it's just not normal.
If I do like this,
no.
Is it okay? Okay.
No. So when you're telling me how do you know about these two candidates, it's not about candidates. It's about who supports West or who perpetuated to the West.
Do you
who
know
supported
them too?
East?
Do you know who support Easterners?
Oh yes, of course. Jill is supporting East. Jill is supporting his own people and country.
He's from revolutionary side.
What do you mean?
We say Jabhan Galab.
I don't know that terminology, I think everyone comes from revolution. No?
Another one اصلاح طلبها اصولگرا. These are different sides of
These are the name
political
of the parties?
Yes, yes.
Okay. No, I don't know that detail.
Okay. Just Easterner and Westerner.
Yes, what is important in today's world is that to understand the people who want to be and working and being for the West, or those who care about their own country, sovereignty, their own people. Jill have given a lot of pictures, a lot of informations, and a lot of things. What are they saying?
Nothing.
So I was saying this, that Jill have given deliberately good statement and information about supporting his own country and having solution for the current problems that domestically and internationally that you guys are facing, whereby the veggie is saying that, the veggie,
Mr. Pezeshkian.
Yeah, Pezeshkian is saying that, oh no, we want to go back to 10 years ago, and
what the fuck, you know that too?
Yeah, JCPOA.
We don't go back.
JCPOA is one of the worst agreements.
So you follow Iran.
Mate, these are international. This is nothing to do with Iran. JCPOA agreement.
I knew that you're activist, but not like this, bro. You're a professional activist.
Yeah, I read. I care about BRICS. I care about what's happening in Russia, Ukraine. I care about how China is going on, the Shanghai Agreement. Sorry, can I have a vape here? Can I smoke?
Yes.
Yeah. Smoke is
bad. Yeah.
Smoke is bad. I've chosen these dates because I want to see about my own eyes what's happening here.
Give me your views, bro.
I really hope that Jill win.
Really?
I really hope Jill win. That's my opinion, because
that's my opinion too.
I thought otherwise, because you want to be liberal and free.
I think Mr. Jalili is much more better than other candidates.
Listen, Mohsen, I know
Why you think that I follow Pezeshkian? Why? Because you know me from...
How long do we know each other? Like 10 years?
14 years. 14. 2010, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
40 years.
I think what really, because you gave me the picture that you like to be liberal, freedom, Westerner, and stuff like that. But I'm sorry if I
under the law of Iran, I respect Iran's law. I respect. I should respect.
I love
like really.
I'm sorry.
This is desert, bro. This is nothing.
This fascinates me. I love it. I'm sorry. I just stopped you, but this
what
is
the
so
fuck,
good.
bro?
So good.
You really love here. Is it nothing, bro?
Man, I love this. I just love it.
Okay. So enjoy.
Thanks. I'm happy that I met the Iranian for the first time who's supporting Jill, because outside of Iran, majority they are anti-government and anti-authorities. Western world imperialism. They do not want to see any country in East to become Soviet, to become strong. Look at what happened in Russia. Look at what they're doing for the past 45 years with the sanctions.
Yeah, too much
Who does it target?
Because of this.
Who does it target, actually? It targets civilians. As sanctions, a businessman wants to do a business in another country. You can't have a bank account. Why? What's got to do with IRGC? What's got to do with the regime of Iran? By the way, using the word regime is wrong. It's an imperialist world. No country, no Eastern country like to be called regime. So I'm sorry, as a reference, I'm just saying it. Now, going back to the point, I really hope Jill wins, and I have several reasons for it.
Why you hope Jalili wins?
Yes. Okay, I'll give you...
I'm Iranian. I should hope. Why you? I don't want to mention that you're Iranian or no. You know Iran. You love Iran or no. But why you hope Jalili wins?
Yeah. Now, you're asking me a question why I support Jill. I'll give you pinpoints, all right? A, Jill has got relationship with Lavrov. B, Jill is the person that in JCPOA agreement was I know this from one of my friends from my vodka side, Russian side. That Jill was the only person when the agreement of Iran was about 3% enrichment. Jill went there and says, no, I don't want it. I like that kind of person. I love a strong person.
Bro,
Fuck
I've become
that shit.
surprised. I'm hearing your views.
Now, Tree,
Very shocking for me. Really shocking for me.
the third point which you need to see that forget about all these. These are important, but I want to know about what are you going to do in BRICS? What is your position in BRICS? What is your position in de-dollarization? What are you going to do in one road, one belt? What are your plans for that? What are your plans for the corridors? Now, one side, whatever his name it is, which we refer to him as a Jill, is saying, I have a plan for this. The other side is saying, oh, we want to renegotiate for something which is absolutely unimaginable. After 10 fucking years, you still talking about this agreement. Are you
5+1.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb? This is a dead agreement. It's done. What is your plan when the Trump is coming?
We lost 10 years.
10 years, it's gone.
10 years.
10 years is gone. Now, what is your plan if the Trump is coming? Now,
He's a crazy guy. At first step, I'm with Iranians. I'm with every plan from Iran. Everything.
now my point is, it becomes very simple. So, I have one side this, the other side that. It doesn't matter I'm Iranian, I'm not Iranian. This gives me the answer. This conclude a conclusion. Jill is better. That's it. However, domestically, I don't know if this guy is a good
I
person
believe
or not.
domestically, Mr. Jalili is better for Iran.
Can you give me some examples?
Too much
Like,
people say he's a close guy. If he comes to the power, everything it
close
goes
guy.
to that.
What do you mean close?
Close-minded, very religious. If he
Conservative.
comes,
Yeah. That's what they saying. That's what they say outside.
every
as well,
woman should wear hijab, even men. You know, they think like this, but this is propaganda. You know,
No, it is.
always talking bad about Mr. Jalili and about Iran, about the governors. Hey, people, you should be free. This guy is bad. That guy is bad. You know, this is how the opposition do. They run the TV and always they talking bad about Iran.
Do you have some tangible, like you can touch it, something which is graspable for, which someone can grasp it, tangible points that Jill is good even domestically?
I got it from the opposite side. Let's describe. I see Mr. Pezeshkian and the guys that beside him. You know, he's from the thoughts of Mr. Khatami, Mr. Rouhani, the ex-president of Iran. You know, Mr. Rouhani, Mr. Khatami, and that side, everything was very dark. Do you know what I say?
I do remember Khatami. Yeah, he was very
Mr.
liberal
Khatami,
person. Very liberal person. Yeah.
But the time that guy was president of Iran was the darkest time.
Oh, you think so?
Yes. When Mr. Rouhani was president of Iran, everything goes
From what perspective?
Under zero.
From what perspective?
Economical, social issues.
Really? But social
Really.
issues, I think it becomes...
At first, it was very good. Mr. Rouhani comes, everything should be free, everything.
But what I read about Khatami is that things become more open.
The beginning of these thoughts started from Mr. Khatami. After that, Mr. Rouhani and Mr. Pezeshkian is the follower of that way. You know, when I compare these guys together, I see that Mr. Pezeshkian is not a proper guy for being president. So, if he's not a proper guy, Mr. Jalili will be better. You know, it's not a choice between the bad and the worst. I know that Mr. Jalili is the best Iranian next president.
Right, so you're saying that the opposition in Iran, just because they don't have plans, they're not good for some reason, because you've been living here, you've got more information, just because they're not good, so you're gonna vote the opposition, which is
The
Jill.
historical memory of Iranian.
Are you sure? So if I go on the street, people will say, oh yeah, Jill.
The last election shows that they were near together. Mr. Jalili,
How?
a little.
I mean, honestly, I genuinely want to know if I don't know if you have many audience, maybe they can say it as well. How, when an agreement like JCPOA have failed already 10 years, and you have experienced it, you had it cry in tears, you have you've experienced it, you've lived in it. How people still vote for it?
I mentioned this. I don't know, maybe their historical memory is gone. Hey, you remember those days 4 years ago, 5 years ago? What happened about petrol? Mr. Rouhani was president.
What happened about petrol?
Rebellions in Iran started to broke everything.
Or rebels, they were chanting also, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It was bad
There was
time.
no petrol.
Because Mr. Rouhani has no plan, and suddenly petrol price go up. Suddenly.
When I say like I want to pinpoint tangible point is exactly what you mentioned there. Like, so you telling me if the veggies or Pezeshkian are going to become elected, the price of petrol is possibly going to be $5 because you don't know it as well. But you're thinking that it might go to the $5. So this is a tangible thing. Yeah, as I said, I hope Jill's winning. I hope Jill's wins. Sorry. Yeah.
Mr. Jalili, I think is better. I saw the, I don't know what you say, the monazarat in TV shows about the candidates. They sit in front of each other.
Debates. They have debates,
yeah.
like presidential debate. Just
I
like
followed the debates, and I heard about their programs, their planning for Iran's future in every part, social parts, economic parts. Everything.
So you have concluded
about houses, about labors, about everything that people need.
Say, if Jill's wins, I personally think, genuinely, internationally, you're going to have a strong position.
I like this part.
And that's the fact. Like there are several factors which I've shared with you. Maybe one day after the election, we can talk about politically why Jill could be, or hopefully is, better. Yeah, I think there are several factors. Yeah, as I said, I hope Jill wins.
My conclusion about these candidates was very positive from Mr. Jalili. Don't scare, bro. Everything is under my control.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just automatic. It's subconscious habit.